flossing for high notes on the trumpet and every other brass instrument. Sounds ludicrous, right? Crazy. Well, crazy like a fox. I remember when I was at Austin Peay State University, I think it was a freshman, and I remember flossing in the student and faculty men's restroom. And on at least one occasion, my trumpet professor came in and looked at me, gave me kind of a weird look. I'm in the mirror flossing. I mean, how many people have gone into the restroom and seen somebody floss? I never have. So he came in and said, "What in the world are you doing, flossing your teeth?" And I said, "Hey, I plan on playing trumpet for a long time, and I figure you got to keep these strong and healthy." And he kind of shrugged his shoulders and he says, "I suppose so." Well, now in my career of teaching, I'm actually near the 1,600 mark of students, ranging from kids all the way up to adults. I've encountered so many people once they get older that have teeth problem. They've lost their teeth. They have partial dentures. Some people are trying to get back on trumpet with no teeth, and they have to put in bridges and partials and dentures and everything else. Other people's teeth are not in good condition. Their gums are not in good condition. Let's just face it, folks, when you, I'm just looking for my horn. I think I'll put it over there. Even if you're the world's greatest no-pressure brass player and you use hardly any pressure, there still is pressure on your teeth that's abnormal for a human being. We're normally chewing down that way when we chew food. We're not used to pressure against our teeth in this way. And so even if you are one of these no-pressure players, any brass instrument, there's going to be enough pressure to put stress on your gums and teeth. And over a period of time, you're going to end up probably causing some kind of damage to your dental structure. Now that's just people that use no pressure. How many people use no pressure? 5%? 10% maybe? The majority of people use a decent to a above average amount of pressure. And then you, at the other end of the spectrum, you have these people that crush the mouthpiece. And I've seen the results of that. I've seen, especially when I was younger in high school, I saw people with cuts and grooves on their lips from just grinding the mouthpiece because they didn't have the chops or they weren't using the right technique. So when you're 18 years old and when you're 20 and when you're in college, when you're 25 and maybe 28, you can get away with being horrible with your teeth and your gums. But as you get into your 30s and 40s and then really once you get into your 60s, you're asking for lots and lots of trouble by using that constant pressure. Remember, your gums are going to start to soften up over time. Your teeth are going to lose their hardness and their calcium and everything else. It's a recipe for disaster. And I have had a lot of people come in to my upper register course that were wondering if they could still do well, even though their two front teeth for implants or bridges or dentures or whatever. And I said, actually, my course is just made for somebody like that because you're going to develop all the musculature, the compression of air, and your aperture. So those people actually need that because they can't use hardly any pressure on these artificial teeth that are put in. They'll just, break off. So my lecture is on this guy. It's never too late to start. In fact, I've even heard of several reports that by taking care of your teeth, especially flossing, now this is another ludicrous idea, but it's backed up by data, increases your lifespan. Who would have thought? Flossing your teeth, keeping your gums tough and strong, increases your lifespan. Now, I don't think it's more than 2 or 3 years, but I'll take that extra couple of years, I'll take it from flossing. So there you got it. It seems ridiculous. It might even be just a little bit ridiculous, but I'm a testimony to taking good care of my teeth. These are not the teeth of a 14-year-old. But guess what? I've taken really good care of my teeth, and I think the investment has paid off for me. Is it fun to have to floss every day? No. But it's paid off, Take 1 minute to floss, and it's really paid off for me I think it'll pay off for you, especially if you're a younger person and you haven't been flossing. Now's the time just to take that habit and just do it at least once a day. Okay, so that's advice from your friendly neighborhood dentist, Kurt Thompson. And I'll see you when you come for your next exam cleaning. Oh yeah, and don't forget that get the complimentary toothpaste, floss, and toothbrush on your way out. Bye-bye. Hi, I'm Kurt Thompson, and welcome to my channel. That's youtube.com/your brass instructor. Thanks for just watching the video that you did. Maybe it's the first one that you've watched, or maybe you've watched tons of my videos. In fact, as of June 2016, as a brass player and trumpet player, I have the most tutorials free on the planet. I have over 600 videos on my YouTube channel currently, all free. So again, thanks again for watching this video. I hope that you got something out of it. Sometimes I make a video just to make you laugh. A lot of times I make a video to educate you on something and maybe even help solve a problem. So I hope something like that occurred for you in this video. And while you're at it, again, subscribe, click on my website link, and go on to the next video. It's lovely out here. Have a great day.